Hi, my name is Laik Siddiqui, and I'm going to give you a small demo um, for using Excel based data model with data within Splash and Build to build our prototype for a Fury based uh, master detail template. It's going to be a nice exercise because we'll be using Excel data and Excel model within our prototype, and that'll help us in two ways. One is we will, when we create Excel based model, it actually represents very truly an ORETA service. Later we can override that Excel based model into using an actual ORETA service. Second, user can use real data, and they can provide you data. You can get data from your functional folks and use that in that model to actually give user a better feel about this prototype when they see real data rather than typed in values, hard coded values on in your prototype, uh, especially a high fidelity prototype. So that's what we will be doing here, and I'm going to be using uh, a recording tool which is free and which only allows me 10 minutes of recording. So we might be creating two different videos to complete this demo. So sorry about that. Bear with me. Thanks. So let's start. We'll hit create new project probably twice, and we will type our name, demo SAP 008. Oh, 008. Let's already use 007, which was my favorite number. So you can give any description if you want, but I'm just doing it right now. We'll say start prototyping here. And as I said, we're going to be using master detail template. So this is our choice here. And we'll click the master page. If you see the master page, let's before doing anything else, let's just look at our Excel sheet and how to create actually model and data within the Excel sheet to actually upload into this prototype. So this is our Excel sheet, and has got very simple syntax. I mean, when I say syntax, the only thing here is object name, uh, sales order, and we have two different objects, sales order and sales order item. So the only syntax here is object name equals the actual object name, and the first column should be ID, and then you can have any number of columns within an object. Similarly for item, sales order item, object name is sales order item, ID column, and number of columns based on your choice, your requirement, your user requirement. And there is a third table, which actually which name suggests it's a relationship between sales order and sales order item. So the reason why we have this table is actually you can have only one ID column within an object, but we can have a situation where we'll have one to many relationship. The only way to maintain that relationship here is to have a relationship table here. So basically, what we tell here is there is only syntax here is relationship name, and you give it any name you want, and then the ID number for sales order and to sales order item, and these are the numbers, and that's it. We're gonna upload this file uh, into our prototype that we are building here. So before doing anything else, we're gonna just import it. So we're gonna hit import and import the file. Let me just stop here for a while. So as soon as you, I'm sorry about that. As soon as you import that file into your um, uh, data editor, you're gonna see two things, two objects: sales order item. You can go into data editor and see the data itself as well. We're not gonna do it here. It's you can try it. It's pretty much simple. You can click here, go inside and see it, but that's not, we want to keep it short, simple as much as we can. So you can just play around and see things by yourself. So once you have that the whole file imported, you will have two objects: sales order and a sales order item object. So we're gonna on our master page, we're gonna bind this master page with our sales order, but we don't need all these item here. The reason we don't need these items are because these are hard-coded items right now, got created because of the template that we were using, and we don't need them. We only need one item, and we're gonna bind it with our real data, so it will be more exciting. I'm deleting all of them one by one. I don't know any other way. So once we have our item here, we can actually go um, into item and say, you say list, and within list you have one item. You expand this, and to your item, the only thing you need to do is hit this button, bind. As soon as you do that, you see the data is here, and that data came from our Excel sheet, which I already showed you. So if you see, the sales order header had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's see if we had 5 in our Excel sheet. So let's go check our header. Yes, we had 5, so it worked. Now you can change few things here if you want. I mean, I'm just showing it. I don't like few things. I'm going to change these. I don't like introduction, so I'm going to say empty value. I don't need it. Number, I need the sales order amount. Unit, I like currency. Title, I'll go with sales order ID. And for attributes, first attribute, it's gonna be purchase order category. Second attribute, it's gonna be purchase order number. PO, purchase order itself. Status one should be status. Status two should be, and if you, in any case, if you're wondering why I'm getting all these values when I drop down, because I binded this with my object, which was sales order error. So, and status 2, I'll get overall status. This looks good, and now I'm ready to play with. The only thing remaining is, okay, as I said, I'm gonna stop here because I'm approaching my 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop this video here, and we're gonna do another video for our, you know, continue from here. So thank you for watching, and let's continue the next video.